Hey guys, thanks for joining. This is a quick pop in, guys. We're not going to be here that long. I just have a couple topics that I'm going to run through. Then I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you all for joining. I see my mods are in the building. Thanks, Rose, for being here. I see you, Truth. And thank you, Tiffany, for being here as well. Let's jump on in, guys. We do not have a 10-minute mark. Let's jump in. Of course, everything said in this video is alleged, and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into it. Shamea, in this clip, Shamea talks about Porsha and the issues between the two of them and their friendship. So we're going to take a look at that. Of course, shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta on this one. Okay, let's get into it.
So you got your peach?
Yeah.
Even more than before.
Yes, because now we're sharing this space and this spotlight. And it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You feel she's jealous?
Like, why would I don't know that she's jealous. I don't want to say that, but I just feel like it's just different because before I was just a friend of. Now it's like I have a mic on. Before I would be at some of these events and no one would even know I was in the room because again, I'm just a friend of Porsha or a friend of Candy. And I may have an opinion on something, but you wouldn't know it because they didn't catch it. Whereas now it's like, oh, well, where did Shamea get this big voice from or this big personality from? Well, I've always been here. I just never got the opportunity to express it or show it.
So they were asking, do you feel that Porsha is a little jealous maybe of Shamea? I kind of said I felt like maybe of Shamea's lifestyle and how well Shamea is living versus, you know, Porsha kind of wanting that lifestyle for herself, but it didn't quite pan out for her that way with Dennis or with Simon. You know, she wanted to live rich. She wanted to have the big house and the kids, but it didn't pan out for her with her relationship with Dennis or with Simon. So yeah. So she's looking at Shamea, who's supposed to be her friend, and now they're kind of cat fighting on the show. They're supposed to be having a fight coming up this season where Drew Sidora had to step in between them, but Shamea's like, yeah, I don't want to say, you know, I think she didn't want to say that Porsha was jealous, but I think deep down Porsha's kind of looking at her life and she's driving in a brand new Rolls Royce truck. You know, she's living in this huge estate. She has this husband who actually loves her and is growing a family with her, and that's something that Porsha kind of wanted. But yeah, I always say you have to be careful the friends that you choose. If your friends aren't as happy for you as they should be, then you might want to check that friend or reevaluate your friendship with said person, because your friends should not be jealous. And once you notice jealousy, then you got to back away from that, because that could be a dangerous thing to have a friend that's jealous of you. But shout out to Shamea and Porsha. Hopefully they figure it out. Again, they've been friends for so long. Damn, I would hate for them not to be friends, but that's just how it goes. Let's move along. Oh yeah, Porsha's very envious of Shamea's life, I feel like. Okay, and I feel like she's using small things as a means to try to make it seem like it's something else, but I think she really is jealous of her. I know last season when Shamea had her birthday party and she invited all the cast and everybody there, Porsha, I feel like, intentionally showed up late. And then, oh, what are we doing? What, like, you already know what time the party was. If it was somebody else, if it was any other event, if it was a Bravo event, you would have been on time. But because it was Shamea, you knew she was probably gonna get a new car or be, you know, celebrated by her husband. You were trying to put a damper on it and intentionally show up late. I feel, you know, that's how I feel. But yeah, that's not a real friend to be jealous and act like that. But let's get into this Belle Collective clip that was released. Let's go.
On Belle Collective.
Because you shouldn't have came. You shouldn't have came out talking to me.
Shouldn't have said to me.
He shouldn't have. That's why I don't put you in positions like that. I want them to talk. Oh, okay.
I've been wanting to have this conversation for a minute. I just didn't know how to present it.
That situation happened with Amanda. You said, me and my wife were trying to break up your marriage. That hurt me. You know what I'm saying?
She don't feel comfortable because it's not a safe space.
So, Tamber, do you still want to be a part of the collective?
It's probably just some rumor, girl. People trying to attack and bring down, but something about a baby and Mike.
If Mike stepped out on me and fathered the child, there's no wedding. There's no us.
I know that shit right. Yeah. I want Letitia and Timu Bootsy, aka Glendale, if they're gonna be together, they're gonna have to figure something out. Like, some counseling or divorce. Like, I'm leaning toward divorce. I never wanted to see somebody get a divorce, but them two, they are seriously irking me every single season. Like, I'm really tired of them too. And I feel like Glenn is deliberately being an asshole, and Letitia is allowing it because she keeps staying with him and coddling him in the bullish. Let's get into this Destiny clip because she went live. Let's see what she's talking about. All right, we are breezing through. This is not a long live. And so thank you guys. According to her fan page, let's see what Destiny's talking about. I love the curly hair on her. Makeup is beat. Okay, eyebrows are giving. I'm not even a huge Destiny fan, but I like to give credit where it's due. Her makeup does look great. So shout out to her. That's all I have nice to say, but let's get into it.
Very personal. So one of the things I always say is I'm not the only 80s baby that experienced the dynamic of a parent that got addicted. So hopefully this helps people and inspires them to know that, they can come out on the other side of being in foster care and having to go through being in the system, having to go through all of the ups and downs and ebbs and flows of life and still being able to come out on top. So that is nothing but a God-filled testimony. So private or personal, whatever you decide it is, for me, it's definitely God-filled testimony. So it is what it is. PG 7042, thank you so much. Is that Storm or Stormy? It's STRME. Thank you, China. What's up, Nurse Bill? Shanita.
So she's talking about having her mother come on to the show this season, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know her mother has been dealing with drug addiction for quite some time, for many, many years, which caused her and her siblings to be split up in foster care. And Destiny, of course, y'all know she went to go and stay with her dad after being in foster care for so many years. So she did get to rekindle her relationship with her siblings, which I did not even know she had that many. And she is, that's her storyline this season. So she's kind of, I guess, being the spokesperson for kids who were in foster care and parents with drug addiction.
Marie, thank you. What's up, old school? Glam Girl CL, thank you. Green Thumb Aura, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Storm. Okay. Hey, Storm. Toya. Thank you. Thank you. Robin, number 7. Thank you. Chevelle Cordova. Thank you so much. Veronica, Alicia, Anna Pension. So again, one of the things that I talk about in the dynamics of, thank you. Did I say your name right? Alicia? Laria. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. In this next episode upcoming, you get to see where I'm from. You get to see a lot of my family members, one side, because I got a whole nother side with my dad, but this is my mom's side of the family. And a few cousins show up from my dad's side too. But you get to see me in Detroit, which is my roots. And you get to see a lot of dynamics, a lot of layers. Hey, Destiny. You will get to see more on here. I'm going to start coming back on TikTok and Infamous Pearl. Thank you, girl.
I'm happy that Destiny is actually showing her life, because y'all remember people were like, why is Destiny on the show if she's not going to tell her story, if she's not going to share her life? Like, we don't know anything about Destiny. We felt like she was kind of like the bone carrier, or she was just on the show being in everybody else's business and fighting with everybody. This season, she's been a little more transparent. She's showing family. She's, having a more structured storyline. And I think a lot of people are here for that. So let's continue.
Happily married auntie. You ever heard of evolution? I ain't always perfect, but evolution. Thank you, Robin, number 7. What's up, Chrissy? Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about, I'm gonna keep on saying this because I want people that's newly coming into the chat, or just period. If you see interviews, you hear me talking about the 80s epidemic of drugs hitting the inner city and hitting neighborhoods and hitting families. And specifically, we know how mothers are with their children, and Black women specifically, not to take anything away from any other races, but there's absolutely almost nothing that can take a Black mother out of a child's life. But what started that and started it very, very strong is the 80s epidemic of drugs sweeping our community. It's the one thing that took Black mothers out of the home. And not even out of the home physically sometimes, just mentally, of what drugs will do to you. And MadaniBeauty.com. And that thing is powerful. And a lot of the offsprings end up in the system. They end up being statistics. I am becoming the statistic. I am a person that was a part of that statistic that God allowed me to grow into who I am from the hardships. And so I just want to inspire, really. And also one of the things too, when you step into the reality TV world, and I'm learning more and more, is that people can't spray you with your truth if you tell it. If all parties are involved in wanting to share, and all parties were involved in wanting to share. So here we go. And
well, that's the truth. Versus people going in, because y'all know how bloggers can be, honey. Bloggers, people go and dig stuff up about you. Like, did y'all know Destiny's mom was on drugs? Which that's something she did share. But you know, a lot of times when people get nosy, they'll go and dig up things on different reality stars and kind of put it out there. So I kind of respect the fact that she put it out there first and made it her storyline, and that she's sharing. I think that's all everybody really wanted from Destiny. Besides being being very stuck up and acting like a biatch some seasons. I think that a lot of people gripe with her was that she did not want to share anything. And I get it, what she was saying with the situation with LeBaric, with them being in and out of court. There were some things she could not talk about because she had a gag order on her by way of LeBaric, where she couldn't talk about things, or she would have went to jail, which she went anyway. But I think this season, I think it's a good look, even though I'm not watching the show. I think it's a good look that she is trying to be transparent, even though it's not helping the ratings still. The ratings still suck, but I think people appreciate the fact that Destiny is becoming more transparent about who she is, her life, and what she actually has to offer the show, because for seasons now she's not done that. So
I hope y'all enjoy the journey and are inspired by it. S. Jones, girl, you just went right in. I feel you, girl. It's a journey for sure. Therapy, and a lot of God. A lot of God. Well, the show is Love and Marriage Huntsville. You have to tune in, Queen Savage, to see what that is. Thank you, spoiled kitty cat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Diamonds are made out of pressure. They try to name my fan club Destiny's Diamonds. That's funny. Can y'all think of a name for a fan club? I always thought it was kind of weird.
You gotta have enough fans for fan club now. Stop all that.
To have a fan club name? I really did. The Miss Peggy, what's up, AG gal, who runs my fan page.
Anywho, so that's what Destiny was pretty much talking about. The fact that she is rekindling her relationship with her mom. I think she said it was like some years, like a lot of years, like I want to say like 18 years or something, that she hadn't seen her siblings. I was like, wow. So that's a good thing, I guess. That's a good thing that she is doing that, because, you know, family is family, honey. Family is definitely family. I would hate to know I had siblings out there that I did not know who they were or where they were. You know, that's not their fault that you guys got separated. Even though you may not have a great relationship with your mom, you can still rekindle and reach out to your siblings, and you guys can build from there, right? So let's get in, and that's coming from me, who I feel like family is everything. I love family, so I definitely would want to know if I had a brother or sister out there that I didn't know about. Okay, but let's get into this last topic. According to Hollywood Unlocked, Blueface's mom, she's still upset about Blueface getting beat up, child. She's made every excuse, saying, oh, he was sweaty, oh, he fell out the ring because he was slippery. No, girl, he fell out the ring because he got beat up. But now she is attacking Claressa. She's attacking Claressa. So Blueface's mom, Karlissa, wants to see Papoose get in the ring with her son after her. Y'all know her son is Blueface. After Claressa Shields' recent comment. So Claressa was pretty much saying, no, you know, he actually got beat up. He just needs to go and train another 6 months. I mean, that's advice coming from a pro boxer, because that's exactly what Claressa is. So Karlissa got upset and says, y'all tell at Claressa to tell her man to fight Blueface baby, which is Blueface, or shut the F up with her funny looking ass. The F, okay? I said, girl. So, of course, y'all see here, Blueface feels cheated. in the Shibu, I think that's how you say his name, defeat. So Claressa Shields thinks otherwise, rather. So this is what she said. So Claressa Shields says, Egypt lost her fight. Blueface lost. I think these public figures need at least 6 months in the gym before they start fighting in real fights. My opinion. I agree. I agree, because I feel like you can't be out here 2 weeks sparring with somebody and say, oh, let me go and do this fight, and then get beat up and you want to make every excuse in the book versus realizing you weren't ready. It takes time to be a boxer. An accomplished one at that. I mean, anybody can go in there and swing some damn gloves, but then if you don't have the technique to like block, you got to know about all of that. You still got to have stamina because you're going multiple rounds, right? Blueface was winded in the second round. So that shows that you're out of shape. You didn't train enough. And that guy who was obviously out of shape still wound up whooping his ass. He was a big round guy with no damn neck. I said, damn, he must be related to Benzino. But he got up in there and he wore Blueface ass out. But she goes on to say, so this person named Shai says that Blueface was clearly robbed, which I disagree. Claressa came back and says, well, I watched the fight and I thought Big Boy won too. Crazy fight though, right? Because Blueface did get knocked out of the ring. I said, damn. So that's them sparring up, as you guys can see. You see how chunky he is, but obviously he was in better shape than Blueface, who obviously did trim down a lot since getting out of jail, but he clearly was not in shape for this fight. He did not have no technique. He wasn't blocking. He took a lot of punches to the face. But yeah, Karlissa, which is Blueface's mom, now she's taking her anger out on Claressa for giving her expert opinion on Blueface not being ready and should have waited maybe 6 months. And now she said, well, tell Papoose to get into the ring. I think Papoose will knock his ass out too. I mean, go and ask Remy Ma's ex-boyfriend, right? Go ask Remy Ma's ex-boyfriend, because Papoose knocked him the hell out too. So I don't think Blueface wants to get in the ring with Papoose, okay? One thing we do know, Papoose can rap and he damn sure can knock niggas out. So we really don't want to see Blueface get his ass up in there trying to make mama feel better about going off on Claressa and get knocked out yet again. Okay, we do not want to see that again. But let's get out of here, guys. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the topics. Please do not forget to hit the like button and let me know how y'all feel about what we discussed. Okay, of course, not everybody's going to agree with my opinion or everyone's opinion in the chat, and that's the beauty of being over here. You guys can definitely speak out on how you feel, and nobody's going to judge you or call you out or not even disagree unless you're disrespectful. So let's respectfully disagree if that's what you guys choose to do. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you to my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, True TV Podcast, and Rose Armstead. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job. I saw Brits Block in the building. Thanks for being here, Brits Block. Thank you so much, Miss Didi, if you're in here. Did I see? It was somebody else I saw. There's somebody else I saw. Where's my list? Where's my list, y'all? I be forgetting. Let's see. Let me get my list. Stu Queen B, if you're in here, thanks for being here, love. That's the homie. Black women in the building, Miss Didi, Simple Mom Family TV, Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Deary Talk, Schoolboy. If you're here, Just a T, please. Thanks for being here. Marcel, if you're in the chat, thanks for being here. Of course, Brits Block, because I did see her. PBE, thanks for being here, because I know she be in the bushes supporting as well. So thanks so much, everyone. Of course, all my Caramelians in the bushes as well as in the chat. Thanks for all my new subscribers. Thank you all for joining the Caramelian crew. Okay, we will see you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles. Please keep your notifications on so you guys know when we go live. Again, check out the parody videos. I did upload some new ones today on Rails World as well as Caramel Rail Show. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until the next one, bye.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Stroke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning manifest it. It